Yeah, no, I went out. Oh man, I had an amazing dinner with my family tonight. The wife took me out for steak and ribs.
You're a man in heaven right now.
Oh, dude, it's brilliant. Had a couple of 22-ounce beers. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Wow, they already got people in the server.
Yeah, dude, ain't no fooling around tonight.
Your voice sounds kind of sore, man. You all right?
Nah, it's fine, dude. I was a little bit tired because, like I said, I drank with dinner, but I'm good to go. As soon as this match starts, I'm gonna get hypey. Hypey.
We got Hades in the house. It was you just tuning in. Hopefully we can get those numbers back up. I don't know if we'll be able to get them up to 900, considering this was a last minute thing and not a lot of people knew about it.
It is complexity, though.
Yep.
So.
Let's get these. I'm gonna post the forum link. Let's bump it up, boys and girls. Let's get ready.
All right, while you got downtime, I'm gonna say goodbye. See ya.
All right, man. See you.
So, Hades, who's your guys' next matchup up against?
We've got Exertus tomorrow.
Is that on season as well? No, I think you played with your season matches.
No, we're done those matches. Yeah, we're playing one train tomorrow.
I bet you're glad to be done with season.
I don't personally mind season as a map. It's kind of a nice change of pace.
So, thoughts? How do you think complexity is going to try to play against Denial tonight after coming off that horrific loss to you guys? And I only say horrific because it was so one-sided, not because you guys shouldn't have won that.
I think complexity is going to play the same way they always do. I don't think they've put in enough time to make a real change to their play style. They're just going to keep playing slow and do defaults every round, and Denial's probably going to catch on real quick and make them pay for it.
Denial is a good team. I think Cutler is one of the best players in North American CS right now.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
He's insane. Every match that I've seen of his has been like the Cutler show. Because we did...
Yeah, he does go off quite a bit.
We did the Exertus Denial match on season, and that was just Cutler just completely shutting them down the entire time. Like, you guys are a monster.
Mm-hmm. Crazy on land, too.
It's only game. Why you have to be mad? Yeah, he did really, really well at the ESEA LAN, even though his team got knocked out early. So I'm looking forward to him getting back to LAN and proving that he's definitely a top player in North American CS.
So you had the pleasure of facing both these teams. In your professional opinion, we'll just put it that way. Who do you think is going to come out on top ultimately?
Tonight, it's on season, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I think Denial's going to beat him.
They did beat. Denial did beat complexity before at CEVO. So yeah, they do have the experience of toppling the giant that is complexity. But,
it's not even that. I think people just don't understand. People don't know right now who the good teams are, and I don't think complexity right now is one of the good teams, and Denial is.
Wow. Even though Denial is kind of having a rough start at the beginning.
I love you guys.
Yeah, regardless of that, I think their teamwork and firepower is ahead of complexities right now.
Yeah, Denial, they've definitely turned on the Jets this season. They had a great season last season when they were playing as mouse pads, but this season they have definitely put in a lot more work, and they've been showing a whole lot more, especially in CEVO, not necessarily just in ESEA, but across the board, all the way, they've just been doing really, really well. Especially with just picking up, didn't they just pick up JDM this season?
Yeah, JDM is without a doubt one of their impact fraggers. If he's not playing well, that team's not playing well.
That, and also we had Hazed in here after they won over Exertus the other night, and with that we talked with him, you know, about who's the in-game leader and everything like that, and I guess FNS is their in-game leader, and he said that he's like literally one of the best teammates he has ever had playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching you scrim earlier, man.
Me?
Yeah,
I wasn't even playing CS
maybe
earlier.
that was yesterday. It's been a long couple of days, man.
Oh, you mean my my stream last night?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess technically that did carry over into today a bit.
Yeah. Did you ever figure out your FPS problem?
No, I don't know what was going on. I actually restarted my OBS at one point and it got kind of better, so maybe a just weird combination of things.
Try using XSplit.
I heard XSplit is more demanding than OBS.
No way. I had mad frame drops when I used OBS. I switched to XSplit and now I get 300 frames in game while I stream.
I'm gonna have to test that out then.
Yeah, dude. It's definitely worth it. Oh shit, I forgot I need to change my resolutions and stuff. I'm gonna have to restart the stream in a second. I gotta change my resolution so it's not blackbarred.
You heard Magman. Make sure you stick around. Stream will be resetting in just a couple minutes. It'll only take like 2 seconds.
Oh, it's not that. I'm not restarting the stream. I'm just I gotta restart my game. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then never mind.
Yeah. It's none of that crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, Hades. If we take a look at iBuy Power, they're not even doing so hot right now, even though they definitely got the better end of the bargain there. They just
Got to
lost
rebuild chemistry.
True. I mean, they did just, you know, grab two new players to the roster, but they did just lose to Mediocre Gamers last night, who just added a new one to their team.
Yeah, I didn't see that match. How did Shroud play?
Shroud he was even,
what the
15 to
fuck?
15. Icy's the one who kind of leaded the board there, 23 and 15. Although Steel, even though he's still in Europe, I think he had 22. He was 22 and 18, 0.198 headshot percentage. He was doing very well for somebody with 150 ping, I assume.
Looks like this match is going live already.
Yeah, I'm getting back in there right now. Well, I don't know, lock it up. It's definitely, XSplit's definitely way
Still
better
working
for me. Way better for me. I have the full version of it as well. So
All right,
it's
guys,
much
we're
better.
about to go live.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and cut off my music here real fast.
Message your friends. Get everybody ready for this awesome matchup. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Good luck.
Yes,
have
sir.
fun.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are live in the server. We've got compLexity versus Denial eSports, and we have compLexity starting on the CT side, and that's going to be Simphis, Nothing, Anger, Sean Garris, and Hiko against Lucky, Finesse, Cutler, Hazed, and JDM on the terrorist side for Denial eSports. We're going to be seeing what could possibly get going as we do have a two-man push down and towards that subway on the CT side, and they're going to get mowed down. Anger's able to pick up one. And that is a one-for-one trade early in this round as Lucky drops Simphis, but then gets traded out. Anger's going to go down as well. And this is a good start for the terrorist side, but now it's even back up as Sean Garris going to get it in on JDM. And looking for a frag there. Hayes going to get one. Cutler gets one as well, and it's going to leave it all on Hiko to try to clutch this 3 versus 1. If he peeks now, he's able to drop the bomb carrier. Unfortunately, he did not peek, and he is looking for a frag on Hayes right now, who is up in Horseshoe. And we're going to see if he can clutch this 3 versus 1. Right now, not looking very good, but the HP is low for Hayes. Cutler only 66 points of health, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him, talking about Hiko. So he's going to be pushing out now. The peek is real. FNS trying to get one in on him right now. And no damage to be exchanged just yet. But FNS going to be pushing him back, and he's just going to run out of time. Nice shot from FNS, going to take him down. Denial going to take the early lead, 1-0.
What do you think of that pistol round strat? Hades, just the basic 4-man rush upper.
I mean, maybe it's just a coincidence, but they ran the exact same pistol strat we did against compLexity, and worked out equally as well. And I think that's compLexity's error. They shouldn't have had 2 people isolated in the halls like that, because that's just asking to get run over by Glocks.
So I say maybe they should have played a little more passive and only had one up there.
Either that or have 3 in there. 3 in A halls or everybody far back.
So it's either all or nothing.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Well, we do see complexity. 3 head armors across the board. That's Simphis, Anger, and Hiko, as we see 2 CZ75s and a couple of 5.7s being purchased. Nothing. He decided not to buy anything this round, so we are going to see Galil's and Hazed only of USP. So we're going to see what they can get going on this anti-eco round. Speaking about denial, as it looks like they're going to be going for that catwalk and A take, and Cutler, he's going to be leading that push. He's got Anger right on the other side of the boxes. In that upper hall, Simphis going to drop 2 with that. Oh, wow, Anger's going to get one as well, and he has picked up a Galil, but he's not able to pick up the frag, and that's going to leave it all on a 2 versus 2. But it is 2 auto pistols versus 2 Galils, and that is definitely capable of being won. So we will be seeing this bomb work its way in towards that A bomb site to try to get planted. And our last 2 terrorists are going to be Lucky. Well, make that just Haze now, as Lucky gets planted by Hiko with a nice headshot from that CZ75. That's going to make it a 1 versus 2. Pushing in now is Haze, but he's going to get taken down by Hiko as well. So the eco is real. Complexity tying it up.
I like what Denial had going into the bomb site. They had a few guns down. They had the bomb site taken care of. Didn't get it down too slowly. And Cole with the slow rotate, but still able to come in and take the bomb site with those CZ autos. What do you usually like to do to counter an eco second round, Hades?
If my team is on the eco, or
if you're in Denial's position.
Oh, if we're in denial's position. Not what they did. They split up too much, and they really let themselves walk into, you know, the crazy firepower that is the 5.7s nowadays. It's so easy to pick up quick multi-frags with that pistol, and now the CZ too. So, I mean, I think they played it poorly. They should have gone somewhere else just all together instead of splitting up.
An interesting purchase on the terrorist side. That's Hayes picking up the AK with the head armor. Sean Garrett's going to open things up with the Galil that he picked up last round onto FNS. That's going to drop down the strat caller in the middle of, or actually in the mid. We are going to see Anger try to push out here. He's only got 19 points of health, and Hayes is going to be able to take him down. So now a 4 versus 4. A good nade and some spam from Simphis is able to take down one. He's going to take another one in this round, and it is now a 3 versus 3. Bomb working its way towards the A bomb site, and Sean Garris on the catwalk. And I don't think they know he's there. Taking out Cutler is going to be able to get a shot in on him, but nothing's going to hold him back. And a nice flashbang is actually going to blind Sean Garris on catwalk, but we do see here comes the push. Sean Garris is going to drop one. Nothing's going to get one as well, and that's going to leave it all on Cutler, and he's going to get dropped by Hiko. So a nice round from complexity, able to take the lead now, 2-1.
I was pretty confused by Hayes' choice to buy an AK and head armor. Looking at his money, he's going to be right there with his team. Money
Probably
pretty much the same
equalizing
across the board. So that's probably a thing. He thought maybe, you know, he can pick up an AK, work something out with it, maybe help him win the round. It ended up working out, but his money's still with him, still able to buy like they're buying. So not too much of a loss.
We see Sean Garris picking up the big green in the beginning of this round, and that's going to drop Finesse early and make it a 4 versus 5. And it is a gun round for the terrorist side, as they have opted to pick up Galil's and an AK. Not a whole lot of nades to be spoken of, and they are going to be pressing around here. And let's go ahead and get in the eyes of... Oh, I was going to get in the eyes of Hayes, but he got killed too fast by nothing. But the trade is good. Cutler able to drop him without any kind of a secondary trade afterwards. But the rotation is on. As you can see, 3 members of complexity in that B bomb site. Sean Garris watching that upper. Hiko down in the lower. And Simphis is going to get dropped, and we're going to see the push coming in now as Lucky has already made his way in, but Hiko playing a little ring around the rosy is able to drop 2, leaving Cutler the last man standing. Sean Garris going to clean that one up.
Good hold by complexity on that bomb site. Hiko coming up big with 2 big frags before he's taken down. Much needed gun round for complexity to keep the momentum in their favor. They got it, and that's going to reset Denial's cash. They're going to have to save here. Complexity looking at another round to get up 4-1.
Barring anything crazy on the eco round like complexity showed earlier, we do see Cutler opting to pick up the Deagle. Let's see if he can get any tender 1D picks with that one this round, but we will be seeing a full strength rifle round. M4A1s across the board. Sean Garris with the big green still. And the push from Hiko. JDM right on the other side of that smoke, and he's going to spot some action here in just a second. He was looking for one, but nothing's going to go ahead and drop him. And Hiko answers back with 2 of his own, and Cutler finally getting that Deagle to work. And they are able to take down nothing as well. Sean Garris with the strafing CZ75 frag, and that gun is just so overpowered.
Your thoughts on the eco for them, Hades? Just that basic send 5 at B and see what can happen?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all you can do on this map. Just hope for a lucky entry or lucky trade somewhere.
So
I mean,
you-
this
Go ahead.
score right now, this all comes down to that eco round that they played poorly. The first one after gun round. This score could be 5-0 right now had Denial played that eco properly or played it better.
Absolutely. It would have kept the op out of the hands of Sean Garris earlier on. As you can see at the scoreboard, he is 6-1 right now, doing great work for his team. And that's not something that you see very often from Sean Garris anymore, is him top fragging. So him able to come out with that AWP early in the rounds. And look at compLexity getting aggressive on middle here. And we talked about this in the past, mid control being such an important part of this map. But Anger is going to get spotted and taken down without any rebuttal from Lucky. And that's going to make it a 4 versus 5. Definitely in heavy favor of the terrorist side. As you see, this is an interesting place from Sean Garris. He's actually playing in Subway with the AWP. And he's going to be able to get the pick on FNS. So that's going to even things up, 4 versus 4 now. And they still don't realize that there is a CT down in the pit. That's nothing on the other side of the wall, and Simphis in support. Simphis going to peek out here and see what he can spot. He's going to actually get the headshot onto Lucky and JDM, so that's going to drop 2 more members of the terrorist side without any kind of a trade. So Hayes, he's looking for some action, but the push out from compLexity, look at that teamwork. Hayes able to take down 1. He's got nothing to contend with as well, but nothing's done a heavy amount of damage onto him, and Sean Garris, he's going to get caught taken out. So it is now a 2 versus 1. Last man standing is Cutler, but the bomb has been dropped in the top of middle, and that's going to be hard pressed to be able to come out and get that. So he's going to have nothing right on the other side of this corner to contend with, and he's also got Hiko deep in middle as well, and nothing going to be able to take him down. So 5-1 now in score in favor of compLexity.
What Denial was trying to do there was just trying to work picks a little bit, see if they can get a pick at B, see if they can get a pick at upper, but mainly work back and try to get control of that mid, where they were not expecting to have compLexity, have 3 members in there. What do you think of that setup there, Hades?
By compLexity,
Yeah, the 3 mid setup.
the 3 mid setup is really strong. If you can catch your opponents off guard, I would have actually expected Anger to get that first pick on Lucky, but Lucky
That's a nice
actually
shot
managed to
from
take him
Lucky.
down. If Anger had managed to get that early pick, I mean, I think the round would have been clean for compLexity.
Gotcha. Well, it still ended up being relatively clean, but Sean Garrett's going to drop Lucky early in the beginning of this round with the AWP in defense, and that's going to make it a 4 versus 5, definitely in favor of compLexity right now, as it seems like they're snatching up all that momentum early in this matchup. We're going to see what the terrorists can do. It looks like there's a couple of members of the terrorist forces down there in the subway. We're going to see if they can come out and infiltrate this A bomb site, but we do see a 3-man stack, and actually that 5-man, that's going to be Hiko. He's rotating into CT spawn right now, kind of playing a little bit passive on B, expecting that push towards A, and that's going to take out Sean Garris. Nice shot from Cutler. They've got Anger to deal with, and Anger's going to drop one. Simphis getting one. Anger gets the second one. That's going to make it a 1 versus 4 now. Low HP on the CT side for Anger and Simphis. That's okay, because I don't think they'll have any problem being able to clean up FNS at the end of this round. And there it is. Anger with only 5 points of health, able to take him down, and that's going to be a 6-1 scoreline now. compLexity running away with it.
I like the way compLexity's setting up here. They're not pushing up too far. They're making Denial come to them, and they're hitting the shots they're needed to. I know Hades, you're saying earlier, I think Denial may have the better shots carrying along with them, but compLexity is definitely the team that's coming out and hitting all of what they need to hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely eating my words right now because by the way it looks, compLexity is definitely getting the better of them.
Absolutely. We actually had a comment in the chat a second ago that said, it's from Phenom. He said, Hades looks like an anorexic Rix.
An anorexic Rix, wow.
Damn.
Some people's kids.
Oh, and look at this aggressive push from Cutler, able to catch Hiko off guard, and that's going to drop one early. Sean Garris able to get one back. And this is an eco round from the terrorist side as 2 members have been dropped. Make that 3, make that 4. Simphis lighting them up right now. And he's doing a sensational job. He's going to get spotted and taken down by JDM, but it's going to be too little too late, as it is still a 3 versus 1. Bomb is on his back as he is working his way towards the A bomb site near J Hall. And Anger right on the other side. Going to go ahead and take him down. So compLexity looking really good right now.
Yeah, the first round in Nas' favor, and compLexity's wrapped up 7. Hades, what do you think, if you're the in-game leading, what are you telling your team if you're on Denial in this position after losing 7 rounds straight? And finally
I would be
picking
telling
up
my
guns
team
again?
that, you know, I would be telling my team that no way are they out of this. You know, this game is played round by round. All they have to do is just string a few together, and they can bring this half right back.
Absolutely. We saw it with you guys down 6-0, bringing it back 16 straight rounds in your matchup against compLexity. But look at the Look at the aggression from Anger. Look at the anger from Anger as he's going to push out and pick one off early in this round. He's going to get traded by Hazed, but that's okay because he's gathered a whole lot of information for his team. Semphis picks out on Catwalk. He actually had a 2-man stack on Catwalk. Hazed able to take him down as well. But that's a very interesting play. It seems like they're either going aggressive middle or aggressive cat, and it's really paying off for complexity early in these rounds as they're able to trade those frags and get a lot of information gathered for their team. But the bomb is working its way towards the A bomb site. They still have Sean Garris with the AWP over there to worry about as he is in the U-Haul. A nice flashbang is going to come out and semi-blind him as they are going to be able to try to plant this bomb. Lucky going to pick him off. So now a 2 versus 3, but it is Hiko and Nothing left standing, and Nothing able to take down one without taking too terribly much damage. He's going to escape dying to that nade. 38 points of health left on him, make that 0 points of health, but Hiko in a 2 versus 1, down to 67 points of health on him. Some nice counter flashes from Lucky. He's going to push him back just a little bit longer. We're going to see if he goes for this retake as he has made his way into the bomb site. He is on the bomb. Oh my goodness, can he defuse it? Oh, it was so close.
Oh, that was close.
So close, but Denial
Less than
Esports
half a
finally able to
second
get one.
Yeah, I like what complexity is doing on their CT side. Some rounds they're playing aggressive mid where we've seen them have degree there. Other rounds they play very passive and have Sean Garris just peeking from the house of the op every now and then. And they're playing passive at A, then aggressive at A, just kind of keeping Denial on their toes, keeping them guessing. But Denial, I like the way they got the trade on the, who was that Anger that pushed Cat. And just recaps, regrouped at mid and hit A as a team and kept that round in their favor.
Absolutely, and it looks like we're going to have a quick push towards the B bomb site here from the terrorist side. Just YOLO pushing that B, and they're going to have Nothing. And also Hiko to contend with, but the rotation is already coming, and they have yet to get into the bomb site. JDM, he's going to open things up. The nice AWP frag onto Nothing to try to open up that bomb site, but Sean Garris going to answer back. Op to op right there. That's going to drop that AWP out of the hands of the terrorist side. So they are still working on getting into this bomb site. There's 3 members of the CT forces there. Hiko fully flashed. Gets taken down. Semphis looking for one. Somehow gets 2. I don't even know how he got 2.
I don't think he knows how he got 2.
I have no idea. I switched over to his POV right at the very end, but somehow managed to run through the smoke and pick up 2, and that's going to leave Anger the last man standing, and he is going to be going for this as he's walking in on Hazed right now, and Hazed takes him down. So 7-3 now, and Denial Esports, don't count him out.
We saw that quick rotate coming over from complexity immediately as soon as people were spotted at B. I don't think bomb was spotted yet, but the rotate still having 4 over that B's bomb site. Hades, is there anything in the scouting report for Denial that says that they don't fake?
I don't know. I honestly don't know how Denial plays this map, and from what I'm seeing, I don't think they know how they play this map. They seem to be just pugging it and just making the best of the round from however it goes.
I can agree with the pugging as we see, and this looks like it's going to do default 1 at B, 2 mid, 2 in the A's halls. Just working for picks.
Absolutely, as we see FNS and Lucky working through that subway area, and they're going to be coming into contention with Sean Garris's auto pistol. And Anger boosted up on top of the roof here, and that's the first time that we've seen this play so far in this match. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not that pays off. So we're going to be able to see. It looks like Denial is going to be favoring this A bomb site. A lot of spam's going to go in, and Anger dropped down to only 6 points of health, but he still survives. And we're going to see if he can get any kind of a pick now. Oh, Semphis able to drop one. Anger does finally go down. Semphis goes down as well. So 4 versus 2, and this is looking like it's definitely going to go in the favor of the terrorist side of Denial. So 7-4 should be your scoreline, barring any kind of crazy end to this round.
Bomb has been planted.
And
I think the difference...
looks
I'm
like
sorry,
they're both in subway, so looks like they're going to go for the save and exit kills.
Completely the difference in the round, I think Hades, you can agree, is that how they didn't get eco'd this round was sticking together more of a team. They kind of had the buddy system working a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean they did. They definitely came in as a bit more of a group, but at the same time, only sending 2 people out upper A like that, had Semphis or whoever it was playing Horseshoe been able to get the double kill, he's then alone in Horseshoe with a rifle and basically controlling the site still. It's still a really risky way to play that round, but it did work out for him that time.
All right, well, 7-4 now is the score, and Denial Esports able to rack off 3 straight rounds now, and we are seeing that momentum get shifted a little bit But we are seeing a full buy round once again from compLexity, so we will be seeing rifles versus rifles and a potential op battle once again between JDM and Sean Garris. And you said it before we actually started the stream. Well, we had the stream up, but you said it before about JDM. If he's on, it's amazing. If he's not on, it's kind of tough for Denial. And you can see he's only 5 and 10 on the scoreboard. He hasn't been able to step up the way that he has in the past. And Nico probably going to get dropped by a grenade here, and he does. Lucky able to take him down, but nothing is there to drop the AWP of JDM once again. So he goes down. Nothing picks up a second one. Hayes able to drop nothing in reply. And we are seeing a 2 versus 3, and good spam is going to be able to drop Hayes down to only 46 points of health. The bomb has yet to be planted. It is on the back of Hayes, and it is going to be faked. We're going to see somebody pushing quickly. That's Simphis. Nice shot from Hayes. He's playing exceptionally well this evening. And Sean Garris provoked on the push. And he's just going to hold here. He does end up peeking, and a nice flashbang's going to come out. The peek from Lucky should be able to take him down, and it does. And Anger getting pushy, gets taken down. So a nice patient finish to the round by Denial eSport. And what do you think of that play?
That was really well played by Lucky and Hayes. I don't think they could have played that 2v3 situation any better, to be honest. The fake plan and get their early pick, that's exactly what they needed by Hayes.
Yeah, he's playing exceptionally well right now. He's 14 and 8 on the scoreboard, the top fragger in the server. And he's hitting all kinds of crazy shots so far. It's going to be like a one-man POV highlight reel after this one's over, because I think he's had a couple of 2Ks, maybe a couple 3Ks so far in this matchup, and he's been doing sensationally well. 12 rounds in, 2 rounds behind. Speaking of Denial eSports in the save, and JDM the ever aware, he knows that they're pushing around behind him, and he is going to drop down into the subway area and let Hayes spray him down. Lucky gets one as well. Hayes does get dropped, but it is a 3 versus 4, and JDM still with that AWP down in subway. Sean Garris has picked up an AK-47, and Lucky right around the corner. It's actually going to get taken down by Sean Garris. So now it's a 3 versus 3, and Denial, they've got to be worried that this could go compLexity's way. They just have to play some patient CS here. As you can see, one member coming from Catwalk. He's already pushed up. And we've got one member in the horseshoe, one member playing the subway area. Oh, and Simphis going to just push in and take him down. So now a 2 versus 2 post plan. I don't think they have any kits, and Sean Garris going to get dropped. So this round is going to go in the favor of Denial eSports. It's a nice flashbang. It's going to hold Simphis at bay. Oh, what a shot onto JDM. He's just, oh, wow. He doesn't have a kit, though, unfortunately, but 3 huge frags from Simphis. Oh, my goodness.
It looked great. Eco able to take down all 5 of their guns, making them have to rebuy everything that they had.
The
Not
plant
just one
landed
of them,
on
not
his
2,
crotch.
but all 5 of them. But Hades, what do you think of that eco strat coming from compLexity and pushing 4 through mid?
I mean, I think it couldn't have worked out any better for them, short of actually winning the round. Like you said, they did exactly what they wanted. They killed every member of Denial.
And I'm sure you're
Look at their money
dying
now. Hayes is down to $100, Color $700. They're poor.
Denial
you're
loses
dying to
this
point out
round.
again that
It's going to be a tough buy for the final round.
Denial, I think, once again was too split up that round, as you've pointed out many times before, Hades.
Absolutely. Well, here you go. A 5 versus 5 full strength gun round, second to last round of the half. 7-6 is your score. Denial racking off 5 straight rounds now to get themselves back into this. After winning the T-side pistol, they lost the eco round afterwards, and then 7 straight. So they are looking to get themselves back into this one and at least try to go into the half with the lead. Sean Garris going to open things up, and that's the bomb carrier in the vent, and that's a crucial frag early in this round. As Sean Garris is able to drop that bomb carrier, and unfortunately it is stuck in the vents. They are able to pick up the bomb and push it towards middle, or actually towards B. So we will be seeing a potential B hit as we see a pop flash going to push Finesse up on Catwalk. And he has made his way. The mid control in the favor of the terrorist side, and nothing is going to get taken down by Hayes, who gets dinked, but he is still alive, and it is a 4 versus 4 now. And we're going to see what could possibly happen the remainder of this round, as it has been trades versus trades all match long. And Hiko, he's kind of stuck in the site. He's going to get the pinch, and he does get the pinch. Hayes. There's too many of you guys. Hayes able to take him down. Anger's going to answer back on a Cutler, and it is a 3 versus 3 post plant. So a nice start to the round, and Hayes surviving with 10 HP, able to take down Nothing and Hiko this round. And that's 2 huge players from compLexity down. Now, I'm not going to say that they're the top players right now, because that's Simphis and Sean Garris, and they're both still alive. So we're going to see what kind of a retake they could possibly have here as Finesse over in the jail area is going to get taken down by Anger. And Hay is going to get dropped by Anger as well. JDM with the AWP. Going to miss a shot, but it is a 2 versus 1. And now it's a 1 versus 1. And JDM misses the frag. Oh my god!
Oh no. That's CSGO for you, man. That was right on
Oh
him.
my god, that was on him. That was 100% on him. He just got CSGO'd, man.
I am speechless. That is, and to give complexity now, Denial setting himself up to maybe win the half, take the lead going into CT side, but now complexity wins the half. Just gonna have to force and try to get 7.
Absolutely, and then it's really going to be all about the next half pistol round. I know we've been emphasizing these pistol rounds so very much. Hiko pushing down in that smoke. Right on the other side is Hayes. He's able to find him eventually, but Nothing's going to be able to take down one as well, and that's a 2-for-2 trade in the B bomb site, and that's going to be in favor of the terrorist side. Only Finesse down to 10 HP, though, as he did eat a dink from Nothing, but they are going to be able to get in here and get this bomb plant. But look at the flank coming from Sean Garris. Playing some very heads-up CS. He's going to be able to catch JDM here. Actually going to be able to catch them both. Oh, nice shot from JDM. Hopefully he can get some redemption from the last round as the bomb is planted for his favor. He is going to get smoked out. Finesse still alive, but he is going to get taken down by Anger. And now that AWP rendered useless, a nice flashbang is going to be able to get him through the site. Oh my god, JDM with the redemption. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my
Beautiful
God.
flash.
That was key. Oh my, I believe my game just crashed.
Yeah, it does that.
No, like actually completely crashed for me. I am out of the
Yeah,
game
mine
now.
did
Yeah,
too.
it did.
I'm black screened right now.
I'm getting back in. Wow. Wow. I really don't know what to say about that. That was JDM redemption from the round before. Wow. That flash that he threw was sensational, though. That flash was brilliant.
Absolutely, having 2 players inside blind, and they're both looking at the bomb for part of it. Had to turn around, but JDM just in better position with his crosshair on their foreheads.
Yeah, the smoke played to his favor. They didn't know what direction he was going to come through the smoke. He was able to catch him off guard with that nice flashbang. And that nade actually did a significant amount of damage to him as well. He was able to drop it right on the bomb boxes. So a really nice round from JDM. 8-7 in favor of complexity, but that's okay because Denial Esports down 7-1 at one point. Racked off a boatload to finish out the half. So nice play from them.
Hades, who do you think is in a better position going into the second half here?
I mean,
Scoreline.
for the time that we played this map this season, I mean, me and my team have strongly felt this map is heavily T-sided. So that being said, you know, complexity seems to have the upper hand here, but again, it all comes down to how each team is playing each side. You know, each team has the capability of shutting down the other. It's really tough to say, but I think complexity. I think based on the way it's gone so far, I think complexity is going to take it. You know, obviously that goes against what I said before the match started, but from what I'm seeing now, it looks to be going that way.
Gotcha. Well, we'll have to see because this pistol round is going to dictate the pace early of this second half, and we're going to be able to see that in just a second once we go live. And I'm not really sure who we're waiting on just yet, but we will be live in just a second. There was a question in the chat. Somebody was asking, who is Hades? Can he give himself a brief introduction? And if you want to go ahead and handle that. It looks like we're waiting on Lucky.
Sure. Well, name's Hades. Name's Warren Reddick. Play for Team Ronin 5, or Ronin as we call ourselves. Playing ESEA Invite, CVOP. I come from 1.6, switched to CSGO right when it came out. Been playing ever since. Played a season of Open, 2 seasons of Main, and now playing Invite. Oh, I live in Canada too.
Oh, everything was going so good for you until you said that.
Can you
And
tell him how many seasons
Phenom
of
wants
Invite you
to
have
know,
under your
can
belt?
Hades comment on what cheats Mospec is using? It's coming out again.
I'm not even going to get into that subject.
I can't say I blame you. I think that's an inappropriate question. Somebody said I think he uses
it's fine.
shroud.exe.
We don't care about what people say, man. We don't care at all. We'll we'll let our our actions speak for
I can't wait to
themselves.
see you guys on land, man. I'm looking forward to it, and I know you guys are as well. But we are live now, and once again on Denial Esports. Now on the CT side, down 7-8 versus compLexity. We have JDM, Hazed, Cutler, Finesse, and Lucky versus Hiko, Sean Garris, Anger, Nothing, and Simphis. And it looks like they're taking a page out of the old Denial and Ronan's strat book, pushing that 4-man push down through the subway. And here they come. But the good angles and Finesse hiding behind the wall. He's able to pick off one. Nothing does finally take him out, but the damage has been done. Now a 2 versus 2. The bomb has been dropped in the A bomb site, and that's going to allow that rotation. And that's some dangerous stuff. It's Nothing. Nice headshot onto Lucky coming through the J-Hall. And a good flashbang's going to actually get Lucky out. And Cutler able to take down one. Now it's a 1 versus 2 post plant. And Cutler, I've seen him do this. So it's going to be a very interesting finish to this round. But Nothing coming up huge for his team this round. 3 big frags. 9-7 now. And barring any kind of craziness on the anti-eco rounds for compLexity, they should take an 11-7 lead here.
Absolutely. I think that's just compLexity saying, you know what, Run 5 did it against us, it works. Denial did it against us and it worked. Why don't we try that against another team and see if it works? And there it did work for them. I also like their post-plant setup, how they were set up once the bomb was down and able to take out the 2 remaining Denial teammates. How common is that strat, Hades and Invite?
The 4A Hall?
Yeah, the 4A Hall 1 bid.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen it ran other than us until now.
Oh wow, and he's seen
I
twice
don't know
in
if
the
these
same
guys
match.
watched our match or what, but maybe they just figured, wow, that looks good.
Actually, I will comment on that in a lot of the matches that we watched, because obviously we've seen a lot more of the lower tier matches than you've paid much attention to. I'm not saying that that's just because you don't pay attention to them. It's just that you probably don't have time to watch them because you're too busy practicing, so you can make it an invite. And I have seen that strategy a considerable amount this past week on season. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe it
like
is more common, I think.
I mean, it's a choke point, and that's going to make the Glocks super effective.
That's very true.
So it's, I mean, I feel like that's going to be the best place to go on a pistol round, unless, the other team is, dropping smokes there and hiding behind them with 5.7s or something crazy. But look at this eco round from Denial, and we talked about it before. Oh, Simphis going to get caught here and taken down. Now it's a 1 versus 3. Anger, the last man standing, and he's going to get caught here in just a second by Finesse. Does a little bit of damage, and he does have the bomb on his back. And we're going to see him go for the fake plant. Lucky peeking out, knows that he's not planning. Lucky going to peek out again here, and he's going to get taken down. So Anger trying to salvage this round for his team. But there it is, Hazed, and the eco comes out again. So a replay of the first half. Could we see overtime?
I mean, it could definitely come down to that. What do you think about what, sorry?
No, what are your thoughts on overtime?
Yeah, I mean, if this match keeps going this way, it's definitely going to come down to the wire, that's for sure.
Man.
Money reset. Cole's going to have to eco now.
Absolutely, and look at the scoreboard. Hazed doing work for his team right now. 20-12 on the scoreboard. That's a huge score. Especially since the next person is Lucky and he's 7 frags behind you. Cutler on the bottom. What? Like, when does that happen? So, and Hiko
could just be his role on the map.
True, but Hiko, I mean, on the bottom for compLexity, that's something that you don't really see very often either. So, the heavy favorite fraggers on the team's not fragging as heavy as they usually do. So it's very interesting to see how roles are switched up from map to map, because I'm sure you guys do the same kind of thing. All right, your role on this map is going to be such and such a thing. And then, I'm sure that you can elaborate on that a little bit, but I'm sure that, it takes your top fragger and necessarily puts him in a position that he can't be a top fragger for that round or for that map. So we do see Denial coming in here, and there comes the first 3. Oh my god, the mow down. Lucky, Hazed, JDM going to work in that round. 9-9 now, tied up.
Once again, we got to go back to compLexity, giving up that anti-eco to Denial. They had that round, they had the momentum, they were on the side that, as Hayes has said, and what we've seen, this tends to be a T-sided map. They had everything going their way, already winning, and then just giving that away. And look, they're going to have to eco again, most likely, barring anything incredible, which we already have seen 2 ecos, but they may be giving up the lead right here.
we got to remember, though, those ecos were on the CT side, both halves. And it was actually, each team has traded a pistol round, but then traded the ecos immediately afterwards. So a little bit of some interesting play. But Hayes going to open things up. Cutler gets one as well. And Cutler, he's going to have some action coming towards his way from that middle area. That's in the hands of Sean Garris, and the rest of compLexity working their way up. So he's going to have a lot of people coming around. Here they come. He's going to take down one. Hiko's going to be able to trade that. Does pick up an AK-47. So we see Cutler actually boosted up here on the awning. But the bomb is working its way down middle. And we are going to see that mid-control exercised. Even though it's an eco round, that mid-control being exercised by the terrorist side of compLexity. And they're going to try to get the bomb planted at some site, hopefully, to make this a successful eco, as they have lost 3 members and only picked up 1 weapon. Is Cutler able to drop 2 early in the round, and that's going to all be on Hayes now, as he's going to be the man in the B bomb site. And we're going to see how he decides to hold this one, as FNS going to be rotating his way over, and that's where they are. So let's go ahead and get the eyes of FNS, and that's going to be your point man, as Hayes a little peeky up top. Nico is going to get spotted, does a lot of damage onto FNS, but FNS able to take him down, and now the support from Hayes is going to come in and clean up the rest of that round. So only losing 1 gun, a successful anti-eco for Denial. 10-9 now. Denial takes back their lead.
I like the setup that Denial had end-game strategy with 2A, 2B to split it up, working as a team. You did see Finesse fall back and kind of watch the end of mid a little bit to make sure that they weren't going to wrap around through CT and kill his teammates in the back at A. But overall, good play. Everyone playing passive, just watching spots and making sure that they don't get killed by the few guns that, compLexity did have.
All right, and we actually see a 2-man push quickly towards the B bomb site. That's nothing in anger. They're going to slow it down now, but that bomb has been dropped outside of terrorist spawn. And once again, we have a little bit of a push. And that's going to be your number 1 man. That's JDM in the top of middle. He's got Simphis around the corner, but that's not going to be a big deal because he has smoked himself off, and Simphis just going to sit behind that smoke and just wait for that smoke to fade and see if he can get a pick. But look at the distraction that he's pulling. There's 2 members coming up towards the blue door and lower from Subway. He's going to be the pop flash from Simphis. That's going to be very, very important here. We do see they have come out from that door, and JDM forced to fall back. Sean Garris going to open things up this round with an AK-47 frag on the Lucky. You see a little retaliation from Hayes, as he's able to do a little bit of damage there. Peeking out now, finally able to take down JDM. So that's a 2-0 in favor of compLexity, and they are looking very good this round. So we're going to be able to see if Denial can get anything in their favor now, as nothing. Still lurking at that B bomb site, and that's where the bomb is going to be going. Finesse actually in the vents. He might be able to catch Hiko off guard here, as they are going to be pushing around and going for that mid control towards B. And if he's quick in the vents, he's going to be able to peek out. Spots Simphis, not able to take him down. Hiko, being very aware here, is able to take him down in the vents. So that's going to be a 5 versus 2 in favor of compLexity, and it looks like Denial is going to go ahead and fall back and save their guns here.
What do you think of that initial, pretty much default setup from compLexity at the beginning of the round? Is kind of splitting up. They had a few B, 1 mid, and a few upper A. How do you feel as that's starting the round, Hades?
I mean, I like it. That's pretty much exactly what my team will run. Most rounds are the T side, just work a default and see what's open and see what, you feel is weak. And they made the right call heading to B that round for sure. But it really was Denial's fault for putting, I think it was JDM just alone all the way up middle there. That's just a bad play because he's not going to do much solo there with the FAMAS, I think, too.
Yeah, it was a FAMAS. So you think what was going through compLexity's voice server was just them working their individual spots and kind of giving their teammates, we have this open, we have one guy alone mid, let's hit mid, let's take it. So they're being flexible. Is that what you're saying at the beginning of the round?
Yeah, exactly. They're relying on their mid game, which is working for them so far.
And we have watched many matches on this, and I think the conclusion we've come to, and I think Mega Man can agree, is that mid control is huge. Would you agree with that statement?
Personally, no. I know that that's the general consensus on this map, but I feel that there's other ways to play it that can equally be as equally as strong.
Well,
I don't feel like if
You're
you
the
control
invite.
mid, you win the map.
Well, there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. And we are going to see an early pick. Hiko onto JDM. That's going to drop the AWP. And Hiko, that quick push actually getting him over into position before he could even get down the ladder. Speaking about JDM in that B area, that back B hall. And the bomb Still dropped outside of T-spawn, as you can see. Once again, complexity working that same default strategy. Too fast towards B, try to provoke that rotation, then pick up the bomb and work towards whatever site they feel like going towards. They did get that opening frag, and that's definitely going to spread out the forces. Hayes getting caught by Sean Garris in the ladder room, and that's an interesting play there. FNS going to get dropped by Hiko. One man left in that bomb site, and that's going to be Cutler. Cutler finally able to get rid of Hiko, the nuisance of the round, who's already picked up 2 big frags going in towards that B bomb site. The bomb has been picked up, and it is working its way towards the catwalk as the one man left standing in A is going to be lucky, and he's going to get taken down by Sean Garris. So looking like 10 to 11 now for complexity, and this match just keeps getting more interesting.
Bomb has been planted.
Absolutely. I'm a little confused with the bomb being dropped on T-spawn. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. They're not trying to let the CTs get inside on where the bomb is and maybe rotate. But they picked up the bomb so late. They had the bomb site for quite a while. Allowed denial if they chose to probably get into that bomb site and contest it before bomb was even there. But I mean, it works out for complexity in the end, so I'm not going to be saying anything too much.
I want to say they're dropping the bomb. So if, like, say a JDM is picking middle, they don't get that bomb dropped early in the round in mid.
And
then they
seeing
have
that it's
to go
there and
into,
making that call.
Well, then they have to go into recovery mode, try to pick up the bomb and try to, you know, work their way back around during the round. So it's, I feel like it's a smart idea to drop the bomb. That's a 1.6-esque thing to do anyway.
That was interesting just now. They had the option to grab the op over at B, and they chose not to.
I
Not
did
sure
see
why.
that. I did see nothing over top of that op. But I don't know. Maybe Sean Garrett's not feeling the AWP. Maybe he's feeling the rifle, because he is 18 and 14 on the scoreboard, and he is doing some serious work for his team in this matchup. So you can see all of complexity fragging together as a team. It's only 6 frags separating the top and bottom. That's Hiko to Simphis. So an interesting matchup here. Denial versus complexity on DE season, and it looks like complexity once again trying to exercise that mid control, and Sean Garris, he's going to try to work his way, it looks like, towards CT spawn. So a nice pop flash going to get him in towards jail, actually. There's nobody home. That bomb is working its way towards catwalk. There is one member of the CT forces boosted up on Cat. That's lucky, and he's got to be careful here. He is going to peek out, and he does spot Simphis and does a heavy amount of damage to him. Now he's going to get double peeked, nothing in Simphis going to work. But Sean Garris getting dropped from Hayes, and that's going to leave JDM all by himself in that A bomb site. He's going to have some contest with Hiko, and Hiko's going to spam him down through the wall. So now the rotation is on. Coming through the vents towards middle is going to be your number 4 man of Finesse, and that still leaves Hayes and Cutler 2 versus 4 in this A bomb site right now. And honestly, if you were in Denial's shoes right now, Hades, what would you do? Would you fall back and save, or would you push for the bomb?
I would save this round. Absolutely. There's no way you'd retake this.
Yep, and that looks like exactly what they're going to do.
What do you think of that initial 0 mid setup for Denial that we saw that round?
I mean, I liked it because I think they weren't doing their mid control properly to begin with. They were just having one person go up there and leaving them there. You know, they need to send when we do it, we send 3 people up there. You can't just have one person go up there and die. But I mean, that being said, I don't even like anything about the way Denial is playing right now. They're playing scared. Like, they're terrified right now. It's so obvious to see.
What would you be telling them if you had the chance to go into their voice server? And
I tell them just stop, or get the idea out of your heads that you're gonna get outshot at every turn. You know, granted they're on CT, but they need to start peeking things a lot more than they are, because they're letting complexity get the jump on them everywhere they go.
are you necessarily playing aggressive or just peeking from their spot?
Well,
They
looks like they
just
listen
need
to you,
peek
because
more.
here comes the aggressive push down B. Cutler able to pick off Simphis early. Does a hell of a lot of damage to Anger, down to 3 points of health. So there's that little spark of aggression from the CT side of Denial. Able to make this an early 4 versus 5. You can almost call it a 4 versus 3, or a 5 versus 3, because Anger only 3 points of health. But remember, the last time that I said that, I got proved wrong, and I think who was it that I said that about, Asim? I think you were here for that the other night, weren't you? Or maybe that was IMAX. I said that in the match the other night, and the guy who had like 1 HP left killed like 3 people. So, you know, definitely ate my words. But look at Hayes here. Nice push from him, able to drop the bomb carrier +1, and Sean Garrett's going to get caught in the back. JDM going to take him down. That's going to make it a 5 versus 1, nothing, the last man standing. And he is all the way back in T-spawn. So I'm not really sure how Hayes got into that position. What a brilliant play
Well, I think
from
he
him.
pushed through B. I mean, it's exactly what I wanted to see from them. You know, they took the B control down Turnpike, and they got the early pick, and that allowed him to flank all the way around.
So 14 HP left on nothing. I don't think he's really got a prayer of winning this round. Hayes going to go ahead and take him down. 3 big frags for Hayes that round. He's extending his frag lead. 27 and 13 for him. 12 frags ahead of the next person on this team. He is carrying Denial right now, keeping them in this match. Not to take anything away from the rest of Denial, because they are playing very well as a team, but he is just, the frag count is important. Very important right now, because he is definitely keeping them in this one.
It is important, but at the same time, if any of his teammates were in his positions, I think they'd be getting the same kills.
Fair
so I
enough.
think it's just his role on the map, how he's playing.
Exactly. You know, I don't like when people say, you know, oh, these people are carrying the team, because they just happen to be in the right spots.
Simphis takes down Sean Garris. Lucky going to be able to take down Anger. Unfortunately, Lucky not able to get a second frag from up on the awning, and that's going to make it a 3 versus 2. A lot of damage. Oh, the crosshair was right on nothing through that smoke. And now we've got a 3 versus 2 post-plant. Hiko's still 100 points of health, and that's a dangerous member on compLexity to have at 100 points of health with a 2 versus 3 post-plant. It looks like they're going to fall back and save this one. So we are going to see a 13-11 score now. And this is still a very interesting, hot match to be watching.
Very back and forth.
This is a sketchy call to save here, though. I think they should have gone for this round.
They do have a little money in the bank. If they would have lost
I mean,
this,
I
might
think
not have been forced to save.
they know right now that if they save these guns, now they can drop Lucky, they could drop Hayes, and they have another gun round. But I think they were in good enough position to have a chance at winning that, and it's too close to be giving up those rounds right now.
So 2 rounds ago, the save was good, but now it's time to start bucking up and going for it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, like you said, 5 versus 5. Full gun round once again coming at you. compLexity now up 2 rounds. I keep pulling up the graph to look at the score frags and the back and forth between these two teams. Hayes and Lucky going to open things up. Nothing going to answer back onto both of them. And a good nade's going to take down Nothing, but not before he has done his job, taking down 2 in retaliation for his fallen teammates of Simphis and Sargeras. Sargeras, Jesus Christ, that's like fucking World of Warcraft. Sean Garris. And now we're on a 2 versus 3. The bomb is on the back of Hiko. He is working his way out through the subway hallway. Well, let's go ahead and get in his point of view as we are watching the push towards A. And the bomb plant is going to be good here. Cutler calling for backup. And this is absolutely a must-win round for Denial eSports if they want any shot of staying in this one. And that's interesting. Hiko and Anger actually both going towards the same area. Hiko playing the horseshoe, Anger in the subway. And we're going to see what kind of a retake Denial has. Ooh, Cutler with a nasty frag all over the face of Hiko. He's going to get dinked through the wall, but JDM going to take down Anger. And here comes the defuse. No kit on the back of FNS. And now he gets off of it.
Wow, there is something seriously wrong with Denial right now. Just based off what I just saw with them
With the lack of
jumping around the
communication, you should
defuse,
get
jumping
on
around the defuse there, like there's something wrong with their team right now. That guy was actually kind of close. Yeah, you know, a couple more seconds of indecision and that bomb would have gone off.
Well, I actually saw that happen on land with Area 51 at Fragadelphia. They actually got eliminated from the land because somebody without a kit tapped the bomb and held it 1 second too long, and somebody with a kit jumped on it afterwards and then had 1 second too little to defuse the match, and it was, you know, that was game point. So some craziness. And I was worried because I thought the guy without the kit who was going to full defuse it wouldn't have had
That's
time
what I
anyway.
thought too. I thought the guy with the no kit was going to stick that, and I'm pretty sure the bomb was going to go off if he did.
Yeah, some crazy play there, but 12-13. Denial eSports still in this one. We still see another full gun round from the terrorist side of compLexity, and they are going to be working their way towards, looks like they're going to fall back from that B bomb site and work their way back towards middle. And you see Cutler and FNS once again in defense of that area. And in the subway area, you see some smokes and flashes coming in towards that A bomb site. Here comes the push on Catwalk. Nothing going to get taken down by JDM. Tempest looking for one as well. The spam through the smoke by Lucky is good. And he's going to be able to drop another one. So now a 5 versus 3. And this is looking really good for Denial Esports, able to get this one back to tie point, barring any kind of craziness in the end of this round. As you still have Hiko, Anger, and Sean Garris, 3 very capable players left alive for compLexity. And we're going to see if they can get anything going back in their favor. But there has been only 7 points of damage, 10 points of damage so far against Denial Esports. So an interesting little statistic there is they had no reply whatsoever to those 2 frags that they dropped in that A bomb
I don't think compLexity knows there's 10 seconds left.
And that's interesting because I wasn't paying attention to it either. Sean
Yeah,
Garris is going to eat a bullet to the face. It looks like the rest of compLexity is going to save this one. I had no idea. I was too busy getting amped on the action. Didn't even notice
Yeah,
the
I mean,
clock.
the clock's ticking, and I see them just lurking around doing nothing, and time's running out.
So we've been seeing slip-ups from both teams, but even though teams have been slipping up here, they're not letting the game get out of hand. And either way, we see a 13-13 score. Still anyone's
Absolutely.
game.
This one could definitely go either way right now. And I hate to say it again, but you guys heard me when we went to halftime and we saw that eco round. Overtime? Could we see overtime?
Yeah, could be.
Hiko takes full damage from a nade. 56 points of health left on him. That's going to be a huge opening to this round, as he was able to save his gun last round, but you see a Galil force bought by Sean Garris, and they don't have a lot of nades on their side either. Only nothing in Simphis with any kind of nades. Hiko, he's already lost a couple himself. It looks like they're going to be gearing up for a B take here, or at least some sort of a B distraction, as that bomb is going to get picked up by the 7-man on the back of Sean Garris, and he is working his way towards B. So 3 men. You've got JDM watching by the vents. He's working his way over towards jail now. And we've got 2 other men from Denial going to be holding towards that B bomb site. So a good setup for Denial early in this round. And nothing. He's going to work his way out. He does pick off one. But Denial Esports, they're not on the rotation just yet. Hayes drops nothing, making it a 4 versus 4. And here comes the push. The walk push to upper. And JDM, oh, nice shot from Simphis, going to take him down. But Cutler and FNS going to work now. Hiko trades one back. He's going to be able to take down FNS as well. Hayes, last man standing, 1 versus Hiko. He's already picked up 2 frags this round. The bomb still hasn't been picked up. Now it has been picked up. And I like that flash. God, the nades in this game are ridiculous, and Hiko's going to get the better of that one. 14-13 for for compLexity now. And this is really getting interesting. I know I keep saying that, but Jesus Christ, they keep trading all these rounds, and it's just, I'm on the edge of my seat.
That was definitely a must-win for compLexity, because their money was very hurt. If they lose that round, they're probably going to not going to say eco because of what the round score would have been, but they would have been hurt for money, or hurt for not having many guns, maybe pistol and armor only. So much needed for them. They got it, and now they're still in a position to win this.
Absolutely, and once again, the nades are going to rain in. They do good damage. Hiko's able to take down 1. He gets traded out. Lucky able to take down 2. So now we're on a 3 versus 4 extremely early in this round. That was like 10 seconds into the round. We had a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Denial Esports. And 2 members in Subway. That's Anger and Nothing working their way back towards mid to pick up that bomb and then meet up with Sean Garris. Or actually, I'm sorry, meet up with Simphis and try to work something. But Simphis, he's creeping his way up that catwalk. He's going to be able to work his way into jail if he so desires. But he does have 1 member. That's Cutler right on the other side. But Cutler's looking the wrong way.
This is looking good for compLexity, actually.
Yeah, it is.
This
rotation
sounds looking
all
real
the way
good for
to
them.
A. But it's
Whoever that is
all
in jail,
gonna be
whoever
on
that is in jail
Cutler.
right now is going to cut off that CT rotator. He hears him up there.
Oh, Lucky. Oh, Simphis, oh, Lucky. Nothing's going to be able to drop Cutler. And
They have to
Simphis
know he's
is
up there.
Actually,
They have to.
Yeah, they know he's up there. They absolutely know he's up there. And Simphis, he's worked his way in through the hall. And this definitely favors compLexity. As Lucky, he's got one right on the other side. That's Nothing. Takes him down. And now Simphis, hopefully all that worked for nothing. JDM's going to be able to take him down now. It's all on Anger. And let's get in the eyes of Anger here as we do see him trying to hold this bomb site. Nice smoke is going to come in and Lucky able to drop down in there. And on the other side of that smoke is Anger, going to be able to take him down. So it's a 1 versus 1. And some damage being traded back and forth. Coming around the box is JDM. He's going to be able to get him, and he does have a kit. So that is going to be the defuse. Maybe. Oh, he barely got it! 14-14 now. Tie ball game again. And Denial Esports, whatever the hell they're doing, it's keeping them alive. This is crazy.
Talking about the game going back and forth, even the rounds are going back and forth. Seems to get like that round got in favor of Denial very quickly. compLexity had great positioning, great setup, and then Denial just forced their way back into the round and got the round one barely. But
that was about as close as it could be. As
Absolutely.
close as it could possibly be. That was amazing. Hades, any comment on that finale of that round?
I mean, it's pretty much exactly what you guys said. I think that Sempus should have flanked the guy upper earlier. He should have cleared that out for his teammates, because I think Lucky actually ended up getting another kill from up there. But that being said, I mean, this is all in hindsight, right? The way he played it could have gone well too. But
all right, and we see
this is looking good
compLexity
for
trying to
compLexity now.
survive here. They don't realize JDM is actually in the bomb site with an AWP and an auto pistol. So we're going to see if he can do anything in defense of that area. And FNS actually up on the catwalk. And they are bringing the bomb in towards the A bomb site. So it is a 3 versus 2. Make that a 3 versus 1 now. JDM able to clean up Semphis. It's going to leave it all on nothing. And we're going to see what can happen. Is it going to go to match point in favor of Denial, or is it going to go to match point in favor of compLexity? This shit is intense, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. JDM laying them down. That's 3 big frags for JDM that round. 15-14 now on match point. And look at the money situation on compLexity's side. Terrible.
They went for it there. Even though some of them have pistols, they still had full head armor. So they went full on with that half buy. It's kind of an ironic statement, but I'm going to stick with it. And they put it all in that round. Wasn't able to get it. Now it's going to be hurting. Not many nades. They do have full head armor, so maybe they can get a kill, pick up a gun, and still be in a good position. But it's definitely going to be difficult.
And they're going for a 5-man quick push towards the B bomb site. That's going to leave Cutler in an interesting position. He does have one right around the corner, and that's Hiko taking him down with the Deagle. He does suffer a lot of damage as well. Anger's going to be able to get one as well. So this is actually looking extremely good for compLexity, as it is a 5 versus 3, and the bomb is going to be getting planted in that B bomb site. So we are going to see the push coming. JDM able to drop one, and right on the other side of that
the box too.
Was that the bomb carrier also?
That was the bomber on the other side of the box.
All right, it's all down to a 2 versus 2. As we see relatively even HP across the board, that's going to leave it with Hiko. Hiko, he does get spotted, and the push is coming. Hiko gets taken down. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and a good smoke's going to come in and shut her off. Sean Garris, he's going to have to push through that smoke. And here he comes, and there he goes. So this match, 16-14 in favor of Denial Esports. Unfortunately, no overtime tonight. But a nice recovery in that final round. It looked like it was going to be all compLexity on that final round.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, not only the match going back and forth, but the rounds going back and forth as well. Thoughts on the match overall, Hades?
I mean, that's about as close as they come, you know? I didn't know who was going to win that match up until pretty much the last round. Really well played by both teams overall, I think. Granted, they had their slip-ups here and there, but matches don't come that close unless teams are doing something right.
What a match. I mean, I don't know if you guys touched this. I just unmuted you guys and muted the stream. But, how do you think this, favors in towards of compLexity's, mindset right now? It's just they're just going to shake off this map and, the rust of getting the chemistry back together, or do you think that we're seeing a totally different compLexity now?
It's too early to say, man. They've had their lineup for only, a week now, week and a half. What they're going to be like a month from now, who can say?
What did Asim and Mega Man, what did we just see here? What was, and Hades, what was Denial's key to success, and what was compLexity's, I guess, key to failure?
Denial's complete success. One of them has got to be Hayes. Yeah, he was in that position that can get him those frags. But the thing is, he came up with those frags, and I think both teams gave away a lot of rounds that they should have had. I think both teams did that. So, but Denial getting the better and getting most of them.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree. I think Hayes played a huge part in that victory. The second half, the rest of the team started fragging exceptionally well as also, so that was a really, really nice thing to see. But yeah, Denial, when it came down to it at the very end, they just outplayed them. And I mean, it was a close match. It went back and forth. It's everything you want to see in a match, right there. But you know, it just went one way versus the other. So beautiful job by Denial, able to pick up the W. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Hades, in your opinion of, I mean, like I said, you played both teams. You know, and yeah, sure, there's a roster change-up, but actually, I'm kind of asking you a question I already did. You know, you said that Denial has definitely gotten their shit together. Although you were touching, I mean, I was listening and you were talking about how they were kind of, something was going on. What do you think got them out of that rut of their confusion and got them back to playing to, you know, a top tier team?
It's just individual performances, really. I mean, they have very high skilled players on their team, and every now and then that's going to carry you out of the confusions and the slip ups, you know. And that's what kind of worked out for them in that match. I mean, JDM had that huge round on first half where he threw like good flash and killed the 2 CTs as they were defusing. You know, plays like that are what win matches.
Absolutely, 100% agree. And you know, I don't know if Denial watched the demo of what you guys did against compLexity, because obviously the compLexity, they were doing the same exact thing that they were doing in the matchup against you guys. And you know, obviously on season must not be their map. See, just flat out say it.
You know what? I mean, that's fine. That's fine and Danny to say, but I think that more than anything, this is a wake-up call for compLexity that they can't screw around like they did last season. Last season, they literally put in next to zero effort the whole regular season through. They just coasted and knew they would make playoffs and knew they'd make LAN. This season, it's not like that, and if they don't get their shit together and start practicing, they're not going to make LAN.
I just got a message from Hayes, and he said to tell you, Hades, that he loves you and he thinks you're cute.
All right, that's fine.
Tell him to come in here. He's got the info.
Yeah, but he's. I actually asked him about that.
He's just trolling me because on my stream I made this comment about how his long black hair and his big black beard sort of creeps me out. But he knows I'm just messing around, so.
He's got the manliest voice in ESEA Invite.
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of
that
scary.
too, the ultra deep voice to go along with it.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Hayes.
It's way deeper, sadly.
Yeah, I'm just a little boy. I'm just a newly 29-year-old boy.
It's all right. Happy birthday again, man.
Yeah, 45 minutes until it's over. It's good stuff. No, it was fun, and I definitely appreciate having Hades with us tonight to provide us with a little extra insight that, you know, maybe some things that I wasn't paying attention to or anything like that, because I'm just doing play-by-play. I don't really pay attention to all the crap that's going on during the round.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Dude, I call the frags. Okay, so-and-so killed so-and-so. That's going to make it a situation like this, and then somebody killed somebody, and yeah, there you go. And then he comes in after the round's over and goes, all right, so what happened there was they did some things, and it won them the round. Holy feedback.
It's not feedback. That's a siren. In the background.
No, dick.
My apology.
They're coming for you.
Yep.
It's Mo and his crew coming back for all your impersonations.
Probably.
Well, that was it was a great match to watch. I'm glad it wasn't a blowout or anything. We had 2 great matches in a row tonight. I mean, obviously one of them was IM, but you know, and then it goes right to Invite. But it was definitely a lot of fun, in my opinion.
Well, I do know that Make War Not Love is they've strapped on the tri pants. They said that they want to do their best to try to make it to Invite in like 2 seasons. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Is their leader's name is Ake, and it's on his profile it says he's 15. Is that true? Is he really that young?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. The ones that I know that were at the LAN were Trick and Raz, and I think JB was there, but I can't remember off the top of my head if he was there or not. It was basically a pug, but they were able to take down Team Killing Spree. They beat them 16-8 on Dust 2, which was a huge upset. And then they were also able to take down Cynical's main pug. They did lose pretty badly to Area 51, which was their ultimate demise in their group play because they didn't make it out due to rounds won versus rounds lost. But look out for them later, man, because they're gonna be a dangerous team if they keep putting in the work.
What was I gonna say? Damn it. Somebody else say something.
Something.
Thank you.
Please follow my stream, Hades_TV.
Yeah. Oh wait, and it was regarding.
Shameless plug right now. There you go. There you go, David. You can put the link in chat for Hades.
Yeah,
stream.
I'll do that. I do remember what I was gonna say, though. I apologize for the mix-up there. I was gonna say, for those of you who are watching who are involved in the Vegas Open Online Qualifier, the brackets are now up. If you go to GoRGN.com, then click on tournaments, and then go to the Open Vegas Qualifier, and then brackets, you get to see who you got to play against. Hades, are you guys planning on making it to Vegas?
That's the plan right now. Yeah, we plan to attend that LAN.
Awesome. God, there's going to be so many. iBuyPower is going to most likely be there. They've already started to sign their team up on the website. I've been told United 5's probably going to make an appearance. It's going to be a really strong LAN. I mean, are you guys, it is like, what, the second biggest payout besides ESEA?
There's that Iron Gaming thing now,
Yeah,
too,
I'm
though.
not sure if that's true or not.
They
If you go to
updated it on their
webs-
website. It's there now.
Wait, they what? Oh, so
It's-
it's no
it's
longer
updated.
the
It's no longer
Peggle.
blank. Yeah, it's real deal. $25,000 tournament, which is
Interesting.
awesome for North American CS, dude. It's absolutely awesome to see all these tournaments popping up. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Well, for this Vegas land, you guys are gonna train, right? It's gonna be awesome. Can't go in there taking it lightly. I know some teams are thinking, oh, we'll just go in and win because they happen to be main or something, but there's a lot of competition heading towards that. So that's gonna be fun. Looks like there's not much more matches to be covered tonight, so we're probably gonna call it a night as far as that. But Mega Man or Ace, you got any questions for Hades now that we got him in here?
I don't have shit for him.
I was in
You're
just
fired.
the other night.
Oh, that's right. We did talk to you for a while.
Yeah, I don't have any. I've learned everything about the guy that I care to learn.
Fair enough.
No, I mean, the only thing I can say is I appreciate you, volunteering your time
Yeah,
to come in
thank
here
you.
and
Absolutely.
join us.
And I got him in here like literally 2 minutes before the scheduled match time because I didn't know about it till then. But he came
Absolutely.
in here, soldiered up and came in here and did a great
Yeah,
job.
no problem.
Yep, I appreciate you coming on, man. Helping me out.
Helping
Yeah,
me
absolutely.
do some slacking. No, I'm just kidding.
Ouch. Ouch.
Congratulations on Ason's promotion to the executive producer of GoRGN TV.
Thank you, thank you.
What a virgin.
God damn
Rude,
it.
sir. All right, guys.
Cool.
I think that's it for tonight. Thank you all who tuned in. We got up to like 110, so not bad. And we always thank you guys for coming in and checking us out. And like I said, Hades, thank you so much for putting time out to come on and watch a great match with us.
Yeah, it's my
And-
pleasure, man.
Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by David Media and Destiny Servers and Reliable Logistics. Make sure you check all of them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put a Hades Twitch link in the chat so he doesn't get
Thanks, man.
beaten up by Nightbot. But any last words, boys and girls?
I'd like to say good night. Everyone take care and join with us tomorrow.
Hades, anything you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, for David and myself being Megaman_TS on ESEA, if you like what
AKA
you
Megamo.
heard, send me a message. I'll try to cast your guys' matches. And also feel free to throw me a karma or throw me on your buddy list, as I am an avid CS player as well. And I'm looking for a team.
Happy birthday, Mega Man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Happy birthday.
29, Jesus Christ.
All right. From all of us here at
Oldest person on
EcoSport. Oh my
ESEA.
God, I keep doing that. From all of us here at GoRGN TV. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Good night.